Good day, guys. Good morning. How are we all doing? I hope we all good. I hope we all good. So let's quickly get into today's session. So today we've got Ger40. Still the same thing. If you watched yesterday's video, I think I'll post the link on the description. It's just a continuation basically of what I explained yesterday. So today's setup, same concept, same thing. So we do have a bullish bias going on from the daily time frame. As you can see, we've been bullish for a couple of days now. One, two, three, four. Today is day number 5 of being bullish. So that's the daily bias. Jump straight to H1 to see if H1 market structure is in line with the bias. So the main thing we look at is the 13 EMA. Is the price trading below or above the 13? Are we on the 13 EMA? If we are, that's the highest probability trade. So as you can see here, in the morning, price was moving sideways from midnight, bouncing off yesterday's high. So that is sort of giving us a confluence as well right there. So now we do have price bouncing off yesterday's high, which is acting as a support. We do have the 13 EMA in close proximity as well, and price is above, showing us that the H1 is in line with the day one or the daily bias. So jumping to M15, we need again to get a confirmation that we are actually pushing up. So on the M15, what you notice is price has been trading above yesterday's high, like we said, and we had this market structure shift right here. So from the lowest low of today, which was right on the previous day's high on the support, price pushed and we had a break of this order block caused by this market structure shift here. So remember, when price moves in waves, if it's an uptrend, and we are waiting for this particular retracements here for us to actually take our buys. So if you notice, price, let me actually use a black ink. Okay, so price actually pushed up, retrace, gave us this nice candle here. So now the time factor comes in. If you're trading in the mornings, if you're trading London session, even if you're trading currencies, I believe this is the same timing. When your London session opens, that's when you want to start trading, because that's when the volume or the liquidity is present in the markets. So jumping to M3, which is our execution time frame, you can use either M5 or M3. So on M3, again, same thing. Remember, if you're in an uptrend, what are we looking for? We're looking for price to be creating higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, just like that. And if you check here from that M15 candle, right? So we had the initial market structure shift, a retracement, a push up, another retracement right into the 13 EMA as well. And we had this nice candlestick here. So I'm going to zoom in. So remember the candlestick. What candlestick are we looking for? We are looking for a pin bar. We are looking for a doji. We are looking for a bullish engulfing right on the 13 EMA on the M3, which is our entry time frame. Stop loss usually goes just below the entry candle or the trigger candle, which you would have seen. Just to clarify here, let's see. I wanted to check if we've got an imbalance. I don't see it, but anyways, 10 o'clock candle is this one. We are now active. Price retraces 13 EMA. We get a nice ejection. We enter our trade. And let's see if it was the same thing we shared. So we're going to jump to our daily results, January 22nd. And we are just going to quickly zoom in. Okay, so you see I shared this at around 10:22. Longs on Ger40, the trade was already active here. 1:3 risk to reward on the first black line. So the first black line was probably just below 50 points, if I'm not mistaken. Then I marked out the 100 points to be the second black line. I'll show you just now on the charts. The initial risk was 1%. Then I had currently modified it to just 0.5%, moving stop loss to break even soon. So why do we move our stop loss to break even is because we always want to protect our capital. So you see the entry right there at the break of this level here with our stop loss right there, TP at 100 points. Then after that, what did we get? Okay, this was the uh, result. So let's quickly go back to the chart. Right, so the first black line was right here. This was initially the trade 1:3 risk to reward. So if you had closed here, it was still perfect, still a good trade, risking 1% to make three or whatever amount you're risking to make three. Then the 100 points, which we usually target if we are trading indices, was on this second black line at the top. But the main emphasis was to reach this level here and start scaling out or actually close the trade. So price actually just moved straight from entry. We didn't have any drastic pullback or price lingering around. They just moved all the way to 1 to 3. Then after that, they extended. They almost reached the second black line, which you see, but I collapsed my trade somewhere in here. As soon as I saw this candlestick starting to retrace, I then collapsed my trade right there. So this is the current view. It looks like it will potentially get to that 100 point, but either way, we managed to get like almost 2% on this trade, if I'm not mistaken. Trading with a trend, daily bias, H1 confirmation, M15 confirmation as well, then executing on M3. This was a good setup we had. So just to go back to the results to show you guys the running trade. Okay, this was the running trade right here. Just going to wait for it to load. Okay, just bear with me, guys. I think my PC just took a hiccup right there. Right. With Oh, probably something is wrong with my drivers. Let's check. Oh, there it is, there it is, there it is. So let's do this. Anyways, sure you guys can see it. This was our running trade on one of our prop firms. Entry approaching TP, and I collapsed it somewhere at the top there, but this was the trade. We quickly put our trade into our stop loss. We moved it slightly above entry, and we were trailing our profits, as you can see, so that we can still take something if the price decided to push down. So I think we ended up closing off with about 2% on this trade. Just going to quickly confirm. So this is where we entered. This is where I exited after price started to retrace. And you can see this was the close trade with the almost 2% profit on that account. And yeah, that was it. So I thought, let me just share with you guys today's setup. I actually touched that 100 point now. So if anyone was holding maybe for the 100 points, it eventually got to the 100 points. But you guys saw where I collapsed this trade and it was still a success. So I hope you guys have learned something here. It's mainly looking for your daily bias, which is the first thing. You want to check where your daily candles are expanding to, which side are your daily candles expanding to. Then you want to jump to H1 to check if you're still in line with your higher time frame bias or if there's any visible stop hunt, usually visible from the H1 or M15. Then M15 market structure, shift a break of the order block and a retest with a confirming candle. Then M3 giving us almost the same pattern as the M15 as well, a push up, a retracement, and a nice entry here and a nice play as well. So I hope you guys learned something. If you want me to go deeper into this, do comment your question. Do share your question in the comment section. And if you want to join our mentorship as well, still open for 2025. If you want to join the live trading sessions as well, do get in touch. And today in the afternoon, we're going to have a live trading session for New York. So if you want to join, you can also just get in touch and you will be provided with the Zoom link And yeah, New York session, we should be trading probably around 4 p.m. GMT plus 2. This was 10 a.m. GMT plus 2. So I hope you took something from today's video. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Enjoy the rest of your day. Good trading.